Hundreds of softball players in the Tulsa area are upset because their league's fields will be closed indefinitely because of those storms. Mayor G.T. Bynum says more than 100 Tulsa City Parks have significant damage, and the Carl Smith Sports Complex over in East Tulsa, it's the worst. News on 6's Ashlyn Brothers tells us the Parks Department says that park is simply not safe to use.
Donnie Freeman understands Tulsa was hit hard and the city has a lot on its plate. His team just wants permission to come out and clean up the complex themselves.
A couple weeks into summer softball season and every team is taking L's. Donnie Freeman says last weekend's storm showed Carl Smith Sports Complex no mercy.
This was the place to be. In the 90s, you couldn't find an open field in this park.
Freeman says he grew up at this diamond in the rough watching his late father play for the team No Mercy.
This place was always a link for me to him, and the thought of never being able to be out here and play on the same fields that he did again is pretty gut-wrenching. This has been our home for 30-plus years in my life and 40-plus for other people's.
The city closed the complex indefinitely last week and says it'll take a lot longer to fix than other parks before it's safe again.
For right now, while we assess how we go about fixing it back up and how long that's going to take.
Freeman believes the park has been neglected over the last 10 years and says if the city had done a better job with upkeep, more of it might have withstood the storms. He says they started a petition to keep the complex open. They're willing to put on fundraising tournaments and to do the dirty work themselves.
We've got people from every industry that are willing to come out here and fix fences and remove tore-up roofs and hang tarps if we need to over dugouts to keep shade in there. Everybody's willing to do their part to help this thing stay alive.
The Tulsa Amateur Softball Association believes that the bottom half of the complex is playable right now. It says that it's separated by the top half of the complex by about a couple hundred yards. In Tulsa, Ashlyn Brothers, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.